The federal government is planning to borrow an additional $2 billion in crude oil-backed loan from international creditors to boost its financial inflow. The Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, Mele Kyari, says the national oil company is in discussion with international creditors to raise an oil-backed credit facility. Welcome to Business Point, where we extract the Nigerian economy and the government policies. I am your host, Kikelomo Okeri. The recent revelation that the NNPC is struggling to pay international oil traders a backlog of $6 billion amid subsidy removal. Kyari says the credit facility will help to boost its finances and allow investment in the oil and gas sector. However, the GCEO did not disclose the international financial body with which NNPC is in talk, nor the amount it is planning to raise from the transaction. It says the cash raised will be used for all NNPC's business activities, including supporting production growth. In August 2023, following the removal of fuel subsidy and the unification of the forex market, which significantly weakened the naira, the federal government, through the NNPCL, secured a $3.3 million loan from Afrexim Bank to shore up liquidity in the market. Kyari explained that the loan will be used to shore up the foreign exchange reserve and provide a more urgent solution to the country's forex challenges. The loan is said to be paid with crude oil set a $65 per barrel and had earmarked around 90,000 barrels of crude oil for the process. This new $2 billion loan, currently under discussion, is seen as is crucial for NNPC to manage and pay off these rising subsidy expenses. The World Bank says it has committed over $2 million towards developmental projects in Ekiti State. The Ekiti State government quoted the global official in its statement published via X handle. The World Bank Country Director, Dr. Indiam Dipo, revealed this during a strategic meeting of Ekiti State government with heads of development agency at the Transcorp Hilton in Abuja. The $60 million had already been disbursed from the money. Dipo called on all relevant stakeholders in the state to collaborate in bringing development in the state. The governor of Ekiti State, Abiodun Oyebanjo, sought increased collaboration and partnership with both local and international development agencies to ensure the all-round development of the state economy. It says with the right partnership and collaboration, the state development goal could be significantly accelerated through mutual cooperation and resource sharing. It lauded the financial support from the World Bank, adding that it will help drive development in the critical area of the state infrastructure, agriculture, healthcare, and education, among others. The governor therefore urged investors to invest in the state while maintaining that Ekiti is an ideal environment for business operation. Nigeria needs to import food from wheat to rice to tame the cost of living crisis, but Africa's most populous nation must avoid past mistakes. Food inflation has become a major hurdle in Nigeria, reaching 40.66% in May 2024, according to the data from National Bureau of Statistics. 12 months ago, food inflation was 24.82%, while importation of food should be no longer a brainer for Nigeria at the moment. Experts have suggested better ways of doing it to avoid encouraging traders to unduly abuse the entire process. Nigeria isn't producing enough food. Data from the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security shows that Nigeria is the largest producer of yam with 40 million metric ton per annum. But yam demand in the country stands at 60 million metric ton per annum, leaving a gap of 20 million per annum. Nigeria produced 42 million metric ton of cassava, but a demand of 53.8 million metric ton of the crops, leaving a gap of 11.8 million metric ton per annum. All right, let's take a look at some of the views from the Nigeria talking about the food crisis in Nigeria. Don't go away, stay with us.
It's 500 too much way. So now is too much way. Somebody not give buy something now. This one is 1.5 they say. The tomato is 1.5 now. This small plate. This one before I say 20,000 to now it don't come down. I say 15,000 to this shambo now. I say shambo is like 1,000. Now it will come 500. That I say is 1,000. Now it's 500. The bag for pepe before I say 100,000. Now it will come 1765 60.
For the whole, I buy 600 naira. I can divide it into 4. I sell it to 200. But now see, the thing I buy 800 naira. Now 2,000 now. So no way to divide them again to 200. That's why I put them 500. Maybe I will gain something for benefit myself.
So how your customers they react to them now? What is they talk? If they come with a say price don't increase, what is they talk?
Other can say reduce and baba, other can buy it like that, just money. Everything costs, everything now, all over the nation now, all over the state, within this how many state in the Nigeria, so all the wahala with the two, no be here only. As in order of capital, this Abuja capital, we can get something maybe small easy, but it's difficult with this Abuja. See the Borno where the suffer man at Borno now is better than Abuja, small.
What do you want me government do now? What do you want me to do as it is cost?
Even I never tell the government, more than 9 years to the government know what is happening. We don't suffer for telling the government. As I see me, you see me like that, I'm IDP from Borno. I get how many families, even one now, no deal.
Other government don't come, it's not like this. Our own is the worst. Maybe we don't want Tinubu don't change everything upside down for Nigeria. We are begging Tinubu to help us. If you know say it's not capable to say, let Tinubu give chance, let another person enter.
No concern, no rule, no law to say, what you are doing is bad. Everybody are doing whatever I want to do. Look at fuel now. As they increase it every month, our president said we should have patience. He will do something. We are wanting to see what he's doing. Rather, increasing the fuel every blessed day. Every month, you hear increase. Just imagine Gary, poor man food. I didn't know when our president are eating Gary or what. Why the Gary is so high like that? By this hour, we are buying Gary 1,500 for a mudu. So a time will reach now, a cup will be 1.5. A woman with 7 children cannot even train them again with 1 mudu of Gary. Imagine corn. I remember when we buy corn, 2 naira 50 kobo, we buy 2005, 250 naira for a bag, 2,500 a bag. We sell 1 mudu, 250, 150. Now ordinary corn is 2,000 a mudu. For 1 mudu, as a woman to measure this 1 mudu for 7 children, will it be enough? A family of 9. Will 1 mudu of Gary corn do them? We're not talking about beans. Imagine beans for a family in our land. We are not putting it. And now 3,500. Some places they call 4,000 for you. Everybody can go out and inquire whatever you have and put his own price on buy. Where is Lord and whole Nigeria? Why can't them now rule us well and say, oh, now this is the minister of what? Markets, as they are coming, this is the way the market will go. You as a trader, you are buying your market to come back to sell it in a way that other people who buy were able to benefit from their money. Don't put your own price. What of fuel? A little thing they increase fuel today. If we are going to Mararaba, your transport will be 1,000. If you are going to airport, this way, everybody are putting his own price. If you enter car now, it's the driver who will tell you the amount. I'm not card if it don't want it. What we want government to do? Enough is enough. We masses are no more happy. We are no more happy how they are ruling us. If Jagaban is not able, let him come down. I can rule. I can take over as a woman. We are tired of their own run. We are tired of the way they are ruling us. We are no more happy. But because Nigeria, we are people that always hide our feeling. We don't care. However they push us, we stand up and continue working. If other states, if other country, you will see everywhere we begin to war.
Welcome back. This is Business Point, where we extray the Nigerian economy and the government policies. That was the Nigerians' voices there about talking about the food crisis, how it has skyrocketed in the last few months. All right, moving on, the national insurance industry is losing premium income in the petroleum sector following indigenous player non-compliance with the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. According to insurer, some oil and gas players are failing to abide by some of the structures created in the new Petroleum Industry Act. The PIA Reform Act 2021, among other things, created 3 regulatory bodies: the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, and the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. Section 49(1) of the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act 2010 provides that all operators, project promoters, alliance partners, and Nigerian indigenous companies engaged in any form of businesses, operation, or contract in Nigerian oil and gas industry shall insure all insurable risk related to its oil and gas business, operation, or contract with an insurance company through an insurance broker registered in Nigeria under the provision of Insurance Act as amended. Section 50 notes that no insurance risk in the Nigerian oil and gas industry shall be placed offshore without the written approval of the National Insurance Commission, which shall ensure that Nigerian local capacity has been fully exhausted. However, some local operators or asset owners in the oil and gas industry are not implementing this part of the Petroleum Industry Act, thereby stalling the growth of the insurance industry and preventing insurers from earning new stream of revenue. All right, let's take a look at some of the business stories in Nigeria. Don't go away, stay with us. This report. The crypto industry has shown signs of turbulence given the sales of Bitcoin in Germany and the worries surrounding significant liquidation by the credit of defunct exchange MTGOX. However, beyond this supply overhangs lies a promising future driven by sustained risk-taking in well-established markets and advantageous macroeconomic circumstances. Investors tend to be more willing to deploy cash to riskier, growth-sensitive assets such as Bitcoin and equity during periods of global economic expansion. For the first time in the previous 3 trading weeks, net inflow for all funds has been positive on this day. $187.2 million was the largest daily inflow into blockchain iShare Bitcoin Trust ETF. Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund had gains of $61.5 million came in second. Meanwhile, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust recorded $25.1 million in inflow on a rare day of favorable market activities. Since June 5, when the ETF received more than $488 million in fresh capital Today is the largest day of inflow. Over 26,200 Bitcoin have been sent by the German government to exchange and market makers thus far. Bitcoin dropped almost 17% to $57,200 within a month, setting off a chain reaction in Memecoin. Digital assets purportedly connects to artificial intelligence and other volatile area of the cryptocurrency market. Currently, the German government owns $1.57 billion worth of Bitcoin. Access Pension recently published its 2023 audited account, providing a comprehensive overview of its financial health and fund performance. This report provides a summary review and presents key financial highlights, financial ratio, fund performance, and the trend in the number of retirement saving accounts. The audited account revealed a significant growth in total revenue, reaching 12.35 billion naira in 2023, up from 7.04 billion naira in 2022. This increase is attributed to higher management fee, which were up 67%, and to a lesser extent due to volume improved investment income, up 159%. Profit after tax rose 71% to 3.78 billion naira, reflecting a robust growth compared to the previous year, 2.21 billion naira. Operating expenses rose faster than revenue and PAT by 78% to 6.63 billion naira from 3.72 billion naira. This led to a slight increase in the company's cost-to-income ratio, which rose to 53.71% from 52.81%, indicating prudent financial management amid inflationary pressure. The company's shareholder ended the year at 14.04 billion naira in 2023, up to 15.6% from 12.14 billion naira in 2022. Return on equity was reported at 26.90%, while the demonstrates efficient use of shareholders' equity to generate profit. It is lower than inflation, which closed at 2023 at 28.92%. Access Pension has all 7 regulated RSA pension funds available to the public. Only 3 of the 7 funds put in a better performance than the previous year, while all funds outperformed the industry benchmark returns. Budget says its open source service delivery monitoring platform Tracker has discovered an allocation of 732.5 billion naira for empowerment projects in the 2024 budget by the federal government. According to a statement released by the organization, the amount allocated to the empowerment project, which it described as vague, is higher than 646.5 billion naira allocated to health projects. It added that despite the 2023 record of Nigeria having the second highest child mortality rate in the world, the government has shown no sign of tackling these critical emergencies head-on, as the allocation in 2024 budget do not reflect priorities in the health sector. Budget says the tracker discovered a total of 4,440 empowerment projects in the 2024 budget, while noting that empowerment projects were previously limited to constituency projects. It says over the year, they were gradually seeped into capital projects through insertion by the National Assembly. The organization explained that further analysis of the budget also shows that over 2,558 projects worth 624 billion naira were allocated to agencies outside their mandate, which budget call on anti-graft agencies to probe the anomalies in the 2024 budget to forestall diversion, misappropriation, and embezzlement. It also called on elected representatives and ministries, departments, and agencies to provide timely updates to the public and ensure the quality implementation of this project to ensure Nigerians derive maximum benefit from the public fund. Kike Lomo.
With every government and introduction of new policies, businesses of all kinds and sizes seize the opportunity to evolve and redefine themselves. Business Point on Global Television is where we follow the money and put the facts and figures right in front of you. Watch Business Point every Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. as Kike Lomo Okere tracks all the latest developments across critical sectors. Business Point, this is business.
Are you ready to be entertained like never before? Get ready to dive into the latest and great.
All right, this is where we draw the curtain on Business Point today. Join me again. Television. We are on Star Time 276. Kindly follow us on all our social media and Global TV NG and our website globaltvabuja.com. Till I come your way again, I am Kike Lomo Okere. Good morning.